going pretty fast now. Pull the 360. And that was pretty clean, so. Hey guys, Roblox Voice here, back for another video, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys, in my opinion, the top 5 best cars for drifting in Southwest Florida. Quickly before we start this video though, I just want to thank you guys for 350 views on my last video. It was the secrets video on Midnight Racing Tokyo, and that video was like a week ago or 2 weeks ago or something, and 300 views is insane considering I literally have 11 subscribers. So I just want to thank you guys. Thank you for like all these views, and thanks for actually watching the videos. Like every time I come home from school, I just hop onto YouTube and I look at my notifications, and I normally have like at least 1 or 2 notifications about someone commenting, someone subscribing, and it's really insane because that's my most popular video. So yeah, I'm just gonna be posting this video. Once we get 100 subscribers though, I'm gonna post for every single day in a week, and it's gonna be like some longer content or something, maybe cinematic movies. But without further ado, let's get into this list. So the first car on this list is the 2021 Ford Mustang GT, and the reason why this car is on the list is because it has pretty good speed, pretty good acceleration, and it's honestly kind of a light car. Like, it slides without drift tires. Well, I mean, that did have drift tires, but like, yeah, it just slides really nicely, and it's a good car. So I personally like it. I like the way it looks. I think it looks really, really nice. If you're wondering how I'm like rating these on this list, it's pretty much just how well they drift, if they're heavy, if they oversteer a lot, if they understeer, and how easy it is to do a 360 on them. And the list is in no particular order up until the end when I actually say the actual best drifting car. So I'm just going to show you guys one drift here. For each car, I'm going to do a small little hairpin, something like this. That was without drift tires, by the way, as well. But I'm just going to do one small drift on a hairpin like that, and then I'll do a 360 drift into a longer drift onto the main road on this road here. So let's just quickly go out with the Ford 2021 Mustang GT, and we're going pretty fast now. Pull the 360, and that was pretty clean. So another small little test we're going to do with each of these cars that we get is we're going to go over here to the gas station, and we're just going to try to pull a few clean drifts. If it's easy for me, then that'll give this car a higher spot at the end, but if it's not, and if it's pretty hard, then I'm going to have to put this one lower on the list. Alright, so I'm just going to do one last little drift here outside and then back in, and then that'll be it. Alright, so this car is really nice, but we still have a lot of good contenders coming up on this list, so I hope you guys enjoy. And quickly before we move on, I just want to ask you guys to like and subscribe, because when you like the videos, it recommends them to more people, and that helps me grow my channel. Okay guys, so the next car that we have here is the 2018 Dodge Challenger Demon, and you'll probably notice a few of these cars from other videos of YouTubers posting best drifting cars, and this was before the drifting update. And the thing is that this thing slid without the drifting update. So when you put on drift tires, this thing oversteers a ton, but its high acceleration makes it really easy to drift in smaller areas because you can actually get into the slide easier, and that's just really helpful at times. So let's throw this onto the 360 into the hairpin, and then we'll try to drift it in that gas station area. Kind of over slid there. I'll try that one more time, and if I fail the second time, then that'll be it for the hairpin, and we'll go back over and try out the gas station. Alright, round 2, we're coming in. The thing about this is that it's just so fast. Like, look at how fast we're up to pace here. 130 is usually a bit too fast for a 360. Alright, so I kind of did it there, but like I had to stop a little bit, and that wasn't really too good. So that's definitely going to decrease the score on this. And I understand that I may have just messed up that time, and this car is actually good. But again, this is my opinion. If you can drift this car really easily, then at least you found it on this list, and you can use any of these cars on this list. You don't have to use the number 1 car. You could use the car that's the lowest on this list because it works good for you. So it's just whatever your opinion is. If you like the lowest car, then go ahead and use it. But as you can see, like I said earlier, guys, this car kind of drifts easily because of its high acceleration. It's like you can be in a turn and then hit the gas, and then you'll get into a slide a second later. But I think that's enough of the Dodge Challenger Demon. So now let's head back over to the start and get our next car. Alright guys, we're back here at the start, and we're gonna pop out and grab our next car, which is the 2018 Bmw Mark II Competition. This car is probably one of my favorite drifting cars, and I wouldn't be surprised if this one actually gets first place on this list. I know I'm the one who decides what place it goes on, but I'm using the stats. Like, I'm looking over and seeing if I actually got to do the 360 correctly, and if I didn't on this car, then that's going to make it go lower, even though I like this one probably the best. And the reason why is that it's not too fast, so you can actually like drift with it, and it's just so smooth. Like, it's just a smooth car. I was a bit too early there on that 360, so I'll give that one more go. And if you guys noticed, the only car that I actually successfully did a 180 with at the start so far, or a 360, was with the Ford GT or something. I don't really remember. Ford Mustang GT. And the reason for that is that car is like really light, and it has like some decent speed. So that makes it like, that's a perfect match. So I just did the 360 into hairpin there. So let's hop over to the gas station and drift this car. If you're wondering why I'm drifting in the gas station, it's mainly because it's kind of harder to drift in this area. Everything's so close and tight together. So that kind of like, if the car performs well, it should be able to do good in this type of a situation. But I love this car because you can hold the handbrake on it and it'll still like slide in. It won't lose too much speed from holding the handbrake. Alright, so that's pretty much it for this car, the Bmw Mark II Competition. Alright guys, the next car here is a sedan, and it's the 2018 Dodge Charger Hellcat. And I love this car. This is probably like my dream car in real life. And the reason why I love this car so much is because, one, it looks really sick. I love the headlights. It's just a good looking car. And two, in Southwest Florida, this thing drifts insane. As you can see, the speed is exactly what we're looking for, and it just drifts so nicely. Messed up the 180 there, but as you could see, I could have easily made that. It's such a nice car. If you go to a car show with this, like, it'll look good and it'll like perform well as well if you're doing like a race or something. And if you're doing like grip races, this won't be the best car in the whole entire game, but this will definitely perform well, and this won't be last place for one of those. Kind of oversteered on the 180 there, or understeered actually, but we missed that. So now let's head on to the gas station part and see how well we drift. So this thing doesn't perform bad in here, but like I feel like the first car we did, that one seriously shredded this. And I got that one first try on the 360. So I'm not sure what car I should choose for first place, but I'm trying to make the best decision. I'm in like a really clean drift right now, like I haven't stopped. And dang it, a palm tree ruined it all. Okay guys, so that's the 2018 Dodge Charger Hellcat. Now let's move on to the last car on this list. Alright guys, so the last car on my list, I actually had to buy, because I had accidentally sold it, not knowing that I actually sold it. But it is actually a hatchback, and it's the Civic. So, Civics in real life are known for like this thing where once they hit a certain gear, they just like go so fast and they're really insane. So, just a quick speed test on this. We're already going fast, like right now we're going about as fast as the BMW did. And then just a quick 360 without actual drift on. That's how we're doing right now. So this car's pretty insane. I saved it for the last because I feel like its stats and performance is actually really good, but I'm personally not the best with it. So this car may go on first place just because of how good it is for everyone else, but I'm personally not the best at handling this type of car. Alright guys, so we got that 360 into the hairpin down pretty nice. We got that first try as well. So we're going to hop in here for one more try, and then we'll head over to the gas station and see if we can get some clean drifts. Alright, 360. And, yeah, I failed that, definitely. I feel like this car just doesn't slide enough. It's kind of like you'll be driving and you get into a drift, but it just doesn't slide. Like, it just corrects itself. You don't even have to counter steer because, like, by the time you actually start counter steering in a real drift, this thing is already, like, leveled out. Alright, well, I just got the car stuck. But that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna do a voiceover for the top car. So at the moment of recording, I actually don't know what the top car is. I'm pretty sure it's the Shelby though, because that thing's insane. I got the 360 first try, and like I did the whole gas station really clean. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video so far, and let's move on to the list. Alright guys, so the winning car is pretty unsurprisingly the 2001 Ford Mustang GT. And the reason for this is like the stats have already shown it. This thing's insane. It performs really well. It drifts well. I like it. On the 360 challenge, we got the 360 first try, and we drifted really nicely in the gas station. And right now I'm gonna head over down here. I'm gonna do a few 360s. Another reason why this is first on the list is because it has really good speed. I haven't actually tried the grip on any of these cars, but I'm pretty sure this thing would actually be able to get a nice slide with grip tires. But here's just a quick 360, and we can level out of this pretty nicely. I have no idea what just happened there, but we completely slid out of that. Normally if you counter steer during a drift, it kind of goes wrong, but this thing slides and drifts really nicely. Like, that was a pretty clean drift. You can just get some nice clips with this, and it's just a good car. Like, I love this thing for drifting, It works, and if you guys are getting into drifting, then I would definitely recommend you start off with this car, because this is kind of like the good car for drifting. So you want to know what's good and bad, so just consider this like one of the best you can possibly get. Let me quickly redeem myself with another 360. There we go. Quick tip about 360s is you never want to counter steer during them, or else you'll spin even more. But as you can see, like, you can do long clean drifts with this thing. It's really nice, and I strongly recommend you guys get this car. And guys, that's pretty much it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this channel's first Southwest Florida video. If you guys are enjoying the content, please drop a like, subscribe, comment, and just watch some of my other videos, because that video that got 300 views, 350 views at the time of recording, it was the things you didn't know about Midnight Racing Tokyo. That video got insanely viral for the amount of subscribers I have, and I just want to thank you guys for that. So, like I said earlier, 100 subs, videos for a week, and some other stuff. So, I hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, I'm Roblox Voice. Thanks for watching.